Okay, I'm going live now. We are live. I think.
Oh wait,
Sid's
video is
different.
Oh sorry.
Different.
Okay,
sorry.
we are back.
Okay, we are back. Okay, we are live.
We took a couple of minutes to
couple
just
of minutes to just take care of a couple of small problems.
All solved now. I hope you guys can hear us. Could we just get a quick check on our stream? YouTube seems to be fine.
Oops. There's a little bug on the vertical. To get encoders from OBS, please start streaming in OBS for once. You can stop it all at once.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Could you please tell me that again?
To get encoders from OBS, please start streaming in OBS for once. You can stop it at once.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think you just need to go to your settings and tell what encoder it is. But yeah, hi guys, whoever is watching right now. We tried to take the advice of control 9K and he kind of messed us up. Because now Sid's trying to handle part of the stream and we are not able to figure out why his stream is not working, so to speak. Hey Random
Otaku, hello, welcome back.
So we seem to be.
What do I do?
Sid, just go check your settings.
Encoder is NVENC.
Yes, add that. Yes.
It's already there.
Oh. Then click on the start streaming button in OBS.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
Not the start of the individual ones, but start streaming, the main one on OBS. On the right side.
Yeah, it's there. Then I click start on the individual ones, right?
Yeah. So click start streaming and then click start on the individual ones.
Yes, we live, boys.
Okay, finally. Okay, thank you for sticking with our problems over here. But we are now good to go, I believe. I could be wrong. So if anyone's keeping track, I will keep track of our Instagram stream real quick.
I'm keeping track of YouTube, Twitch, and Reddit.
Yeah, Sid seems to be confident, so I believe in Sid and his abilities to download code from GitHub and run it.
That's legit what I did.
Yep.
Glad to have helped you with the whole thing, sir.
But yes, we can start. What have you boys been up to the last few days? What have you been reading? Sid, I know you've been reading something we're going to talk about.
So it is very tediously moving the name these things on our Reddit stream.
Hey, I'm trying to put it in the appropriate place. Okay, it's my OCD. I'm trying to make it
freaking talk.
Hello,
how are you? I think it should be fine now.
Is the vertical shit all right?
On Reddit, the vertical shit
everything sounds good.
Everything sounds.
Is Bruce mic is echoing? Is it cut off or is it fine?
Bruce mic is echoing.
Bruce mic is echoing.
Still echoing?
Is it still echoing?
Yeah, it's still echoing.
Oh shit! I'm not wearing my fucking headphones.
Oh my god. Just a second, we are fixing the damn thing. Sid forgot to wear headphones, which is where
should be good now.
Mada from another brother in Reddit says this is Echo City, confusing, disorientating, and one big glitch. Yes,
I think it should be fine now.
Cal Babel says Echo. Yeah, Echo.
Okay, you know what, Sid? Remember to wear your freaking headphones the next time. Guys,
hey, I was in the moment.
This come back to bite us at this point.
Oh my god.
Okay. Of all nice.
I was too into the moment.
Right.
Yeah, Sid, my name isn't visible. That would be great if you could just move that up just a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was asking Audi, bro.
Okay, we are seem to be good otherwise. So welcome to the second shit show that we've had in this last, I don't even know how long.
The Reddit stream keeps lagging for me, so.
Okay, I hope the audio issues are fixed now. Sid was not wearing earphones, for anyone who is still wondering. Yeah, it is supposed to be all good.
Should be okay
it's all good now.
As soon as I can see this stream up. But yeah, you know what? I am assuming it was because of the earphones. Fuck it, let's carry on.
The stream is running.
It should be because of the earphones. Chat, if you guys have any echo problems still, please let us know. Just don't downvote us immediately. We are trying our best, I swear.
Yes, we are trying our best.
But yes,
Random Otaku, our vigilant viewer, please do tell us.
Yes, for anyone else who's joining in new, welcome to the Weeb101 podcast. Yes.
Okay, someone on Reddit, Mother from Another Brother, says now you are frozen. I think the stream died.
I don't know.
Not
It
entirely
tells
sure.
me we are running here.
Is your Discord open? Just keep your Discord open.
Yeah, Discord is open.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, now we should...
I'm just using my browser at the same time.
Oh.
You have to keep Discord active.
Back.
Yeah, Discord has to be active. It has to be.
So I can't even. Well, you're reading news today. What's up?
No, I'm just. You can still keep Discord on one screen and keep your other stuff on one other screen.
Yeah, I have it on another screen, but it just wasn't active. Like I haven't clicked on it. I had something else clicked.
Yeah, sometimes you get stuck if Discord is in the background. But sure, we can keep switching. Thank you, Chad, brother from another mother.
Thank you.
Thank you for.
We should be back now.
It's still frozen. I will say this much. It keeps going out of being frozen and this thing. So every now and then it's like
oh my god,
kind of settling.
We should not be streaming. Okay, we should not be streaming. We suck.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody heard that. Nobody live, but nobody heard that. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we can get started with our first topic.
What's up? How's it going? What are we doing?
Oh, we're
Yes,
not
finally.
jumping straight into the topic because we...
No, let's take a second to chill and talk a bit and get the vibe going
Okay, wait,
on.
then let me start my... Hey guys, welcome to the Weeb101 podcast with three dudes who clearly don't know how to live stream or trying to live stream.
Yes.
And we just bought a good place to sit and chill and talk about anime. So yeah, if you guys are there from our last podcast, which was on Saturday, I believe, welcome back. And for all the new people, sorry for the problems. We should be good to go. You can let us know anytime there's a problem anywhere and we will fix it immediately. And yeah, now you guys can say.
Especially Reddit, because that seems to be having the most amount of problems right now. So just Mother from Another Brother and Cal Babel, please do keep updating if you're still watching. That is. Yeah. We have 14 watchers already on this shit stream, so you know it's something, I guess.
I swear we are trying hard. Please don't downvote us.
Yes, we are trying.
Okay, we are trying really
I'm sticking around for the lols. Well, you know what? Why not?
Yes, please stick around for the lols.
Audi, keep an eye on chat everywhere.
Be much better. Don't worry. But yes, you guys, what have you been reading in this last week or so?
I actually started up Fire Punch today.
Yes.
I didn't read that much, surprising, but I will say it was a bit off to a bumpy start, if you will.
Save it for Saturday.
Okay, so we are going to talk about Fire Punch on Saturday. And you guys can
Fire
join
Punch
us for
and
that one as well.
And which one? Muji Rushi, what was it?
Muji Rushi, yes. Yeah. Now Kurosawa's Muji Rushi, yeah.
I see.
Again, a shorter story, 9 chapters only.
And I'm also reading, of course, as you all know.
Of course, as
Sneeze.
we know.
Yes, Sneeze, the other way around, yes.
Now Kurosawa
So did you forget how to hold a book when you were talking about
I didn't look at it, I just put it, I didn't look at that shit.
I see. Yes, you're reading actual manga. I mean, all our manga is actual manga. We don't pirate ours.
Yeah, we always buy our manga, but this is just one that I had around so I could show you, you know.
Yeah, that's true. All our other manga is in the manga vault.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a vault, yes.
How do you like that, Sid? What are your thoughts on that so far?
On this one?
Yeah.
The Sneeze, it's freaking amazing. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to give it to you guys so you guys can read it too and then we can discuss it.
Yes, maybe we can have another episode just on that.
Yeah, these really small, nice stories, 8 of them, pretty cool.
Oh, it's kind of like this thing, Nichijou, where it's like short stories or extremely
It's a collection of short stories. They're all different, but loosely related, I guess, you know. But yeah, I would say they're very different.
Is it like more slice of life, or is it just is there like a comedy element to it?
Yes, the comedy, it's slice of life, yeah. Yes, it covers a couple of genres here and there.
That's nice.
But it's now Kurosawa, so it's a breeze.
Yeah.
Enjoying, much enjoying. I love it.
Also, okay, hold
Mother
on.
from Another Brothers is completely gone. We are missing so much. Every line is repeated. Yeah, it seems to be that the vertical stream is the one we're having most problems with. So kind of fixing it on the go. We're not entirely sure.
Yeah, everything seems fine here. I don't know.
Are we just expected
Yeah,
to
it's-
fix it on the go? Because I'm a little...
Yeah, I think every time I keep looking at the stream, it just keeps resetting itself back to a certain point. In my end.
Dark Dude 202 says, hello, Indian
Hello,
guy.
Indian guy.
Oh
This
yes,
Indian
our
guy is
stream
3.
is an absolute mess. You know what, Sid? I'm just gonna try.
If you want, I can stop streaming and you can start the
Yeah, I
stream.
think that's what we'll have to do because
Yeah.
this is turning out to be too much of a mess compared to what we...
Yeah.
Okay, Sid, why don't you take over the news part? Send me any image links that you need to. I shall close all of my freaking tabs. And
So should
open
I
up-
stop?
Yeah, wait, don't stop just yet. Guys, we will fix this stream somehow. So just give us a couple of minutes. We'll be back with a fixed stream. I promise we'll get it fixed.
Can you just? I don't know if the Reddit guys will hear it. Can you just quickly type it out on chat?
Sure. Try to fix the stream with a restart. Give us just a minute.
Wow, what a fucking... We should have really come earlier to do this shit.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, so... okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can fix this. Yeah,
stop.
stop the vertical ones. Yes.
Forest done on time. Let's go on time. Random otaku with just 10 minutes late.
Okay, I stopped everything, huh?
Okay, cool. I shall start everything from my side then.
Are we still live on YouTube?
Yes, we are still live everywhere
Yeah.
else.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm coming into YouTube chat now slowly after my shit crashed.
Yes, live.
Oh yes, these are today's topics. Yes. Oh yes, I finally see
Yes,
it.
I'm glad you could finally
Yes.
see it.
Yes, today. Oh yes, today we are talking about Kingdom apparently. Yes, I remember that. And One Piece, of course.
Okay, Forrest Dan already left.
Forest
because
Dan
he
has
got
left
One
the
Piece,
chat.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he's like, fuck these guys.
Like One Piece, no way, fuck off.
Hmm.
And just wait, okay, just wait. It'll be fun One Piece stuff, I promise.
Hey, you can stick till Audi shits on Mobu and then after that you can
Hey,
leave.
Audi just has to
You know?
explain what it is that's going on in this manga. He doesn't have to shit on anybody.
He's gonna be like, it's a story where Mobu sucks ass.
Yes,
That's
pretty
it.
much. The minute 101 is done right there.
Audi is banned from shitting on Mobu in this episode.
Am I really?
You really are. You can't
Can
just,
we
you can't
really
just
stop
shit on
him?
characters you don't like.
He is dumb. He does not deserve.
My god.
Who is
Hey.
memeing along with Audi?
He has, he has paid for his mistakes, so to say. He has proved himself.
Yes.
Maybe.
What does he need to do for you to believe that he's
He
proved
can't do
himself?
anything. That's the thing, right? It's such a irreversible situation that you can't do jack shit about it. Like all I can do is be like, yep, he did the stupid. What the fuck can we do about it now?
So no matter what he does, you're not gonna excuse him, even though it wasn't really his fault.
Sure, if he does redeem himself later on, fine, I don't care. But then, like, that particular moment, I feel like would have gone way better considering the amount of intelligence that they had between Oki and that Mogo and all these generals on their side. They could have done this a lot better. Is all I'm saying.
I see.
Even Oki could have been like, maybe I shouldn't chase my dear comrade into very obvious peril, mind you.
Okay, wait, you know what, guys? We have a lot of time to
Hey,
talk
no
about...
spoilers,
Yeah,
huh?
we have a lot of time to talk
Yes.
about this stuff. Can we talk about the stuff that we can't talk about? We aren't going to talk about in like 2 minutes. You know?
Okay.
Hey.
Audi, how was your day? What did you do
Oh my
today?
god.
Hey,
Riveting stuff.
honestly, this is what I ask Audi every day when I talk to him. Okay, whenever
but
we
don't,
come
we
on,
don't
call,
need
I'm
to
like, hey,
expose
Audi,
the people
how
to our
was your
boring ass
day?
lives. You know, our boring
I'll
as
For
lives.
yourself.
I am speaking for all of us. Your life is more boring than mine, I think.
Hey, I'm having fun throughout the day. I do my renders. It's more than enough for me.
Okay, you know what? I think we are streaming on Reddit as well. I had to start
Can
a
you
new
send the link?
stream because of the freaking problems we had. But if
Audi,
If anyone is listening to us on Reddit, all the problems should be fixed.
Hopefully. Audi, what did
Yes.
you eat today?
I will kill both of you.
I'm not answering the question.
I will kill both of you.
Was it raw chicken, Audi?
It wasn't. No.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay,
very sure.
I need you guys to check chat.
I'm
because
just
I
fucking
legit
with
can't
you.
do anything.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just fucking around.
Of course you are. I'm pretty sure even you wouldn't go live and be like, yeah, what did you eat today? Yay.
By the way, I saw the movie Triple Threat a few days ago. Have you heard of it?
No.
So
No.
it's like this martial arts action film, okay, and it's supposed to be this coming together of these huge like martial artist actors, like Tony Jaa from like Ong Bak,
Oh.
Iko Uwais from the Raid Redemption, Scott Adkins, Tiger Chen, and all these guys together in like one film fighting each other. It was pretty freaking crazy.
So
I'll tell you that.
basically a
Hmm.
defense of the ancients except with these guys.
Yeah, with all these
Pretty
big
much.
martial artist
Sounds like
actors.
it.
Yeah, it was freaking
Okay, could
crazy.
you please check our Reddit live and hope?
Yeah, I'm checking. I am continuously refreshing, just seeing. It was stuttering for a bit. It even stopped for a second, I think, but now it seems to be okay.
That's great. Hello Reddit. Thank you for not destroying our last post. We are back as promised. It is cool. Please sit with us and talk anime.
Yes,
Yes.
we are keeping an eye on all chats.
Yes, I am also keeping an eye on Reddit chat. And yeah, okay, so you know what? We cannot do we had some animations set up which we thought we would be able to do, but we cannot do them right now because unfortunately our experiments failed. So we'll just talk about what we're going to do and then we're going to do it. So we would usually have these little formats where we decide topics beforehand. The first one is going to be anime news. And Sid, what's our first bit of anime news?
Oh, come on, you're not going to wear the blazer?
Are we not
No.
doing the topics?
You have to
Are we
do-
not doing the transitions?
No, we can't right now.
You have to at least wear the blazer. You have to
Oh.
wear the blazer.
Hey, imitate the transition.
I will wear my blazer, and this is the maximum effort I'm going to put in because our stream
Yes.
sucks today. Anyway,
Yes.
I have
Yes.
put on my glove.
what is our?
I too will put on something.
Yes, high effort.
I swear, if those headphones get disconnected in some way, I'm going to murder you. But yes, we are now news hosts. What's our first anime news for the day?
Yes, the first anime news for today is we have a trailer for the Pokemon movie that people who like Pokemon movies have been waiting for.
Hey, okay, wait.
The
Before you say
secrets of-
anything, I used to be a huge fan of the Pokemon movies, but then I stopped understanding them because I didn't follow the Pokemon,
Yeah,
the
you
newer
don't-
generations of Pokemon. So that's not really my fault. Okay, anyway, go on.
Oh my god, dude, Karthik, what? Am I reading it right? Karthik Gopal?
Oh,
Is he
it's
here?
Yeah, holy shit.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, holy
Karthik.
Yes.
shit, what's up, dude?
What's up,
It's
what's
been
up?
years. Been years, dude.
We actually played Dota
Damn.
with him a while ago.
You still play Dota with him?
Not every day, but last time I played with him as well.
Day before yesterday, we played a match.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I had no idea. Oh, what's up? But yeah, basically,
Yes,
what's up,
welcome to Anime
Karthik?
News.
Karthik is here. Another news. For those who give a shit about Pokemon, the Secrets of the Jungle film finally has a trailer.
Finally, it's coming in 2021. Apparently, when is it releasing?
Yeah, so it's finally releasing in October.
I see.
October 8th.
Oh, what is
Yeah.
that? Okay, Dylan.
No, I forgot this.
I see.
I forgot words. But yes, it's releasing in October.
Okay.
And for people who care, it looks really good. Pokemon movies have been like the animation has been getting better, and it's been really
No
cool.
longer use the terrible tricks that they used to use.
Yes, they no longer use the well.
Shitty
They
PPT.
use tricks based on their budget, right? So it's not really.
It's being backed by Toho, so I mean,
Yeah, Toho is pretty
they
good.
should have a pretty decent budget, all things considered.
Karthik says, "Already nice haircut, Pokemon Daisuki."
Thanks.
Very nice. Hi, Pokemon Daisuki. This.
Okay, mother from another brother on Reddit said we back, and then the stream promptly
We
died.
back.
So I'm beginning to think he's DDoSing
We
us or
ain't back
something.
yet.
Yeah, probably. Ranobotaku is talking about the One Piece live action, which we will be talking
Okay,
about.
we are
Wait
back
for
on
it.
Reddit. Thank God.
Yeah.
Mother from another brother, thank you for joining back. You can stay here for the lols, as you said, and
Yes.
we'll be happy to hopefully entertain you just a bit.
Yes, hopefully.
And as
But
promised,
yeah,
a proper stream.
did any
live
of you
stream, yes.
see the trailer
No,
for
I
the
haven't seen
We
Pokemon
it
didn't
yet.
film?
watch the trailer.
It's the monkey legendary dude. What's his name? We know about
Sun
that.
Wukong?
Yes, the
Yes,
the monkey
sorry, Sun
legendary-
Wukong.
the
Yes.
legendary monkey Pokemon called Sun Wukong. Yes.
Zaru,
They put an RC, so might as
The
well start
dark
putting in real
Zaru.
life gods. Why not?
the dark grass type.
Okay.
Okay, listen, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, okay. RCS has the most annoying voice I've ever heard in a Pokemon movie. Actually, in any movie, RCS has such an annoying voice. Okay, I like so many Pokemon movies. I watched most of them. I enjoyed all of them that I watched. But god damn it, RCS's voice was just it was irritating after a point.
I see. Well, I don't remember RC's voice. Are you talking about
The
you saw
RCS
it?
voice sounds like an
Did you
old
see an
woman
English
who's
dub
like-
or did you see the Japanese sub?
I tried both, and RCS's voice is equally annoying in both.
I
It's
see.
like this raspy,
well, I don't
old
remember
voice, and it's just so freaking annoying to listen to.
it. You couldn't stand it at all, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it at all. RCS was the worst thing about that movie. And for
Yeah.
a god Pokemon, that thing is pretty freaking dumb.
Well, they had some weird moments, even in like the latest movie. I forgot what it was called, but like one
The
not
Power of
latest,
Us?
but a recent movie. They had Pikachu like speak towards the end, and that was so weird
Yeah.
for me. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you giving someone like Pikachu
Detective
a voice? No, not Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu was cool.
The visuals were nice,
Yeah,
yes.
Detective Pikachu also had like a proper reason why Pikachu could speak, so that's
Yes.
Uh,
But this one,
like imagine
yeah,
if you were Ash, right? Like imagine if you were Ash and you went on like years and years of adventures, even though you're still 10 somehow. And just one day after years of this, your Pikachu just comes up to you and it's like, yo, what's up? And you just be like, yo,
What's
you could
up,
talk
mate?
this whole time. Like I've been listening to you say fucking Pika the whole time just because what? I don't know. And Pikachu's like,
the
yeah,
trust
so about
issues.
that I could, yes. I just didn't give a fuck you.
yeah, I just didn't care.
I don't know what I would be pretty salty as Ash if Pikachu started talking randomly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just saw
Random
that.
Otaku says, by the way, the One Piece Netflix live action is coming and I'm not excited at all. They will ruin it. I hate it. Death Note. Netflix.
Yeah, I
adaptation.
read that.
Yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna
be talking about that in a bit. Yeah.
Don't worry, we have something in store.
I watched the trailer for this thing, The Secrets of the Jungle. They are using you weren't kidding about the not using tricks. Animation actually does look refreshingly good.
Well, yeah, with time, of course, they improve it. Like if you see the original Indigo League, is just like mouth moving and like pictures panning.
Yeah, but they
that's
have
what
a
it
lot
is.
of like interesting characters coming in.
For a kid, yeah.
Hey, they use such tricks that you didn't even realize that they were using tricks. That's how you trick
Of
an
course
entire
I
fan
did.
base of kids. They're all idiots. Just trick the hell out of them.
Yes, that's
They
easy
have,
to trick kids.
they have a full horde of Pokemon running at one point, I believe.
That's why they watch shit like Chota Beam,
Okay, I cannot speak for the people who like Chota Beam, but I personally do not like it, so I will excuse myself from that part.
I did notice that they use 3D as well in this. There was a segment where they show like this huge robot, and it's like cutting down forests and shit.
Yeah, a lot of films now like have a combination of 2D and 3D. But yeah, basically, for those who are interested, if you like Pokemon, if you watch the movie, something new and cool to check out. Moving on, something that I'm excited about. So remember, I was saying all about the Heike Monogatari, or the Tale of Heike,
Yeah.
like a really epic account of a war, like in Japanese history, between the Taira clan and the Minamoto clan.
Yes.
So, and there's
I
like
totally
this,
remembered all of that, of course.
Yes,
and there's like
yes.
this really cool like scroll like painting also. I think if Brew has a picture, you can put it up here.
Yes, I will.
And-
I will try.
Yes,
Is all I
and so
can say.
Science Saru, the company, Masaki Uesa's company, which he has now left, but Science Saru is working on a series for Heike Monogatari, retelling the story.
In what
Interesting.
way are they going to be retelling it?
So basically it's gonna, I don't exactly know what are they gonna retell and what characters and everything, but they said they're gonna retell the old story in a modern way, I guess. It's a modern retelling of Heike Monogatari is what I know so far. But we do have a trailer and it does look beautiful because of course it's Science Saru. The animation looks absolutely amazing, and I've always loved their like character designs.
That's a very simplistic color scheme from what I'm looking at. But they do have a lot of detail added into the
I don't know
animation.
about simplistic, but like even if you see Masaki Uasa and his style, like he keeps his characters really simple, but like he does that so that he can exaggerate them to like crazy extents, which is what he usually does, right? If you see any of his stuff like Devilman Crybaby or anything, like he exaggerates them like crazy because they're so simple. Like his characters are not like definite structured characters. They're like they can be broken in many ways, which is a good thing when you're expressing it in animation.
Okay, one sec. Kamikaze WW 2022. I'm assuming that's World War 2022. That says muted. I'm not sure why you would mute us if you're watching us, because then you'd just be looking at our pretty bad looking faces. So
pretty faces, yes.
Pretty faces, not pretty bad.
Just pretty bad.
Pretty looking
like,
faces.
I wouldn't speak for yourself.
I wouldn't advise you look at our faces just like that. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but seriously, our voices are the better parts of our I don't know, of just the baby are, I guess. Anyway, go on.
But seems to be influenced by Masaki Uesa's style, of course, and it does look really beautiful, and I'm very excited.
I don't know
for
if you didn't mention what Heike Monogatari is supposed to be like in real world, like the real world reference to it. Like, did you say that it was like a proper epic, like a Japanese epic?
Yeah, I talked about it. It was this big war, right, between the Taira and Minamoto clans, and this story was actually told through like biwa players, like Japanese bards, basically, you could say.
Bards, yeah.
We used to go around retelling this story.
Biwa is the thing that comes up in Kimetsu no Yaiba, right, where the woman plays it.
Oh yes, that is a biwa. Yes, is that a biwa or a shamisen? Wait, I don't know the shit difference between Japanese instruments, but whatever. Biwa it is.
We're not even going to pretend. We just don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend. Yeah. But basically
that is a biwa, yes, you're right.
But so it's this tale that was told through like these biwa songs and stuff by these Japanese bards per se, and it's passed on, and the tale of Heike is finally being retold in anime form for people to consume and understand, so that's exciting. And for those who are interested in Japanese history and interested in cool animation, because it's Science Saru, definitely check it out. And also for those who are interested in Kyoto animation, Naoko Yamada is a director who apparently came over from Kyoto Animation to Science Saru, and she's working on this.
Oh, the Japanese animation industry is poaching directors.
Exactly.
We should become a sensationalist anime news network, Something like Science Saru stole who?
She's worked on a lot of she's worked on storyboards for a lot of stuff. She worked on Free, for those who are interested in Free.
So you know how Free was suggested to me as an anime I had to watch. I was telling this person I didn't. Haikyuu.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, it's so good. Like, these innocent little school kids, they all care so much about volleyball. It's so fun. She's like, yeah, the amount of yaoi manga that's out about Haikyuu, right? I was like, come on, they're like kids and they're like supposed to be all innocent and shit. Don't ruin it with sex. And she's like, oh no, that's the whole point of such anime. Have you never seen Free? Like, no. And then she's like, yeah, you should check out Free. Just Google Free and you'll understand why there's a lot of yaoi manga about it.
Interesting.
See, that's the thing. I was very surprised when you told me that Free. I was like, what, bro? Because you don't go out of your way and look for stuff, right? Yeah. So when you know something, I'm like, oh, what's the reason for you knowing this? So when you said Free, I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, but see, the thing was like, it was like, when you think of Haikyuu and you actually think of these underage kids, somebody, and grown ass adults are like making weird comics about them, it just gets really weird to think about. Here is into Haikyuu, hentai, more power to you.
He's into BL, more power to you.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Cup of monster.
Cup of monster.
Random otaku is saying hi Q yaoi question
Oh
mark.
boy.
Oh my god.
He saw.
No,
I don't think
I don't know.
We
if,
were joking.
I don't know
Doesn't
if random
exist.
otaku is like asking for
Excited
the link.
for it?
Yeah, or if he's just like, what, that exists. I'm not going to give you a link.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, Naoko Yamada also worked on 2 episodes of Nichijo. She was the episode director.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
And
Nichijou
also,
is
like,
beautiful.
Violet Evergarden, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, the movie will be pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, you are already in love
And
with the movie, okay?
I saw the trailer. I was like, holy shit, I love this.
Yesterday we were on call and he just went damn for the next 50 minutes. Continue, carry on, say something after
Hey,
this.
I love Masaki Wasa shit, and even if it's a studio without him that's doing it, it's still pretty cool. Like, this is cool. Inuo, remember I lost my shit when I saw the Inuo trailer also.
Yeah, see
that
the
is.
way... Oh, hold on. What? I'm fine with regular yaoi. King yaoi is good though. See, that's the thing. It's not even about...
bird
it's not even
scene
about
was
yaoi
awesome.
here. It's just like... About,
What bird scene is he talking about?
I don't know, but all I'm saying is when it's little kids, it starts becoming really weird. And also...
Why does it exist? Yes. A very good question to ask.
Yeah, I don't know why it exists.
We don't know the answer for it, but yes, you can keep asking that.
Yes. So basically, I don't know why it exists. I don't know why Haikyuu yaoi is even a thought that came into anybody's mind, because I don't think it should be. But
Yeah.
it exists.
As Bob Burnham would say, welcome to the internet, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I guess.
These
Yeah,
weebs.
also, Dan is just talking about the birth scene just to meme what I said that day. But,
Yeah, I know.
It's a serious theory, okay? Ging gave birth
No,
to
it's
God.
not.
It's the Hunter
King
Hunter
yaoi is
thing.
not a thing.
It's the
He got
Hunter
pregnant.
the theory that is going to come true by the end
Read
of the
random
series. Just wait.
otaku's comment.
Yaoi is not a thing. Yes, that is the yaoi. That what do you think
Yes,
the power of magic actually is? It's tentacle porn. Okay, let's
Well,
Carry
go
on.
Next thing, One
please
Piece
don't
live
ban us
action, yay.
platforms that we're on.
Yay.
Not yay.
Not yay, actually, but yes, yay.
Yeah, guys,
Okay.
what are your thoughts on the One Piece live action that
Okay,
Netflix
so you know what,
announced?
before-
We have a script, we have a logo or a title design, I guess you can say.
This is a movie or this is a show? I forgot. First
Karthik
episode.
is saying Okamas.
I'm assuming it's going to be a show, right?
Yeah,
Because-
first episode. Yeah, it's a show, which is a bit disappointing. This should have
What's
been like a band-aid, you know, like
disappointing?
one rip and be done with it. Just a movie of shitty live action and be done with it. But fuck it, it's a full-blown series now.
So the thing about
Yeah,
this,
what are
the
your
thing
thoughts?
about the One Piece live action is that I don't remember which one of you fuckers did it, but one of you fuckers put up a cursed image of Chopper and told me that was
That
Chopper in
was
the live
our
action.
mod.
That was our
mod.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was our
I
moderator.
too
That
got
was one of
cursed
us.
by it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that I was sitting innocently and reading
For
this.
his Dan
reading
is
the
saying
message.
if Luffy isn't played by Keanu Reeves, I'm not watching.
Well,
Keanu Reeves would actually not fit that role. He's pretty cool, but he wouldn't fit.
It
that
would be
role.
hilarious. Just imagining him.
spry
as Luffy.
55-year-old man just runs around being the rubber man. Yes.
Yeah, but
But yes, bro,
that-
continue.
I was reading the news you were saying, and then I saw the cursed Chopper image, and then I saw that it was an actual real thing with a sculpture somebody made of Chopper. I was like, oh my god,
Yes.
that is not great.
Quite creepy.
I actually thought it was the actual Chopper in the series, and I freaked out. But then thankfully, it doesn't seem to be. I have no idea what Chopper looks like in the live action, but I hope if it looks half as good as that sculpture,
Oh, come on, you
I
have
would
to share the
probably
image.
be
Hold on.
okay with it.
Well, we have no visuals yet, so we have no idea.
There.
There.
Oh, wait,
No.
can you?
No, Adi, just let it be. Anyway,
Random Otaku is saying Cursed Chopper is probably real.
yeah, cursed Chopper.
Oh, it's
is
very definitely
real.
real,
It was
yeah.
very cursed. We will put up a link or an image on our Discord that you guys can check out if you want. But yeah, it is cursed.
The live action television series adaptation will start from the East Blue arc and will broaden from there in air quotes. And he promises to create a true One Piece after he discussed the project with Oda personally.
What is that supposed to mean? He promised to create a true One Piece.
I don't know. It's just in quotes. It says "True One Piece" with One Piece in italics.
Okay then. I guess that's not something to be very excited about in general then.
I have sent the image. You can please put that.
I am not going to put that. Sorry. My laptop doesn't last long enough, so I will ignore your image very nicely.
Okay, so the guy who made Luke Cage and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the writer, and the producer is the one Marty Adelstein, who worked on Prison Break and Teen Wolf, apparently.
Why are people who worked on like proper shot, like real life shot stuff, working on a live action for an anime? Shouldn't they at least have like some idea of what the anime is? Shouldn't they have worked in anime in some?
I think
Maybe
I
they're
think they're
weebs, I
putting
don't
their
know.
own
One of the
spin on
biggest
it.
projects in the world.
Oh my god.
I
Forrest
think-
Dan is saying, can't wait to see Ging give birth to Curse Chopper.
Yes, well,
Oh my god.
that's what we all need. Yeah, I think they're
YouTube
putting
chat
their
is
own
getting
spin on it.
More and more cursed. As
Yeah,
time
what's
goes
going on Reddit? Is it dead?
Reddit, nobody is.
Nobody
like,
is.
Reddit chat, if you guys can hear us still, we would love for you to join in with some of your.
And,
Oh yeah,
uh,
also Reddit chat.
people watching.
We are sharing images and doing a lot of other things on a YouTube channel. We can't do that on a Reddit channel.
Yes, so
Reddit
come
stream over
over
here.
to
So,
the
yeah.
YouTube channel. Random Otaku is saying crossover and Weeb101 fan artists. I think let's move on. Do you have any views on the live
Nothing
action?
on-
Are you gonna watch it? Are you not gonna watch
I will
it?
watch at least.
Random
a part
Otaku
of
is
it.
not
I will
gonna watch
try-
it.
I will try to watch it. Weeb101
With
fan
this,
artists, you know what to do. Hey, we don't have fan artists. We don't even have fans.
Thankfully, yeah.
At this point, yes, we wish we had fan artists, but yeah.
Dark Dude 202 from Reddit says, "Hi Indians again." I'm not sure if you're an Indian and you're just saying hi because you're Indian, or if you're just like being racist. I'm not really sure, but yeah, hi.
Hey, he's
What's
not
up?
racist.
Some.
He's the first Indians he's ever met.
I mean, if you're not an Indian and you go to an Indian and you're like, "Hi Indians," it just sounds a little.
It just sounds a bit off. Maybe not racist, but off certainly.
But yeah,
No,
anyway.
but yes.
I will try
yeah.
watching it, but if it is cursed and if it does not do the source justice, I will probably never watch it again. Like there is no Avatar, The Last Airbender movie, you know.
I don't know about the Prison Break and Teen Wolf guy, but then I'm expecting something from Owens, who has worked on Marvel projects. I don't know, they might probably put their Marvel sort of serious spin on it, who knows, and try to make it a bit serious in comparison to the nature that is that we witness in the first few chapters
One Piece is
of One
both
Piece.
serious and funny though. So
It is serious, but then in the first chapters, it's you see Luffy for what he is, where he just
Audi, I'll have to
jumps up.
interrupt you to read the chat.
Well,
Forrest Dan is, I'm talking to the future fans like Byakuya Audi. Yeah, Audi, I'm talking to the people in the future, Audi. Don't be scared, Audi. 100 Tails, Audi. I should tell them how to make a wheel too, Audi.
My God, this is a.
My
Anyone
goodness.
watching us on any other thing, we have a guy called Forrest Dan on YouTube who keeps bringing up the past for some reason, and he's getting into a Dr. Stone argument, which we
And,
should not get into.
Yeah, Random Otaku says, I will watch the first 5 minutes. Control 9K says, furry chopper like in the blockbuster movie Cats.
Oh my God.
And
oh god, that is worse somehow. I
Okay,
think
you know
this
what?
cursed one is
If
fine.
If the Cats type of
no, that shit is going to be
I don't
terrible.
know. I don't want. I can't even compare that. I don't want Chopper to be.
If furry chopper is
Yeah.
like cats, then that is like bad quality cursed. At least this one will be a good quality cursed if they even try.
Yeah. Karthik says Avatar was cancer. Well, yeah, we don't talk about Avatar.
There is no movie. What are you talking about?
There is
You
no
mean
movie.
You mean the one with all the blue-colored people, blue-skinned people?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
James
yes,
Cameron.
yes.
Yeah, of course that one. And the straw. Random Otaku says the straw hats in the live action will be the fake straw hats from the post time skip.
You know what? That would actually make a pretty
Yeah.
cool movie. I would watch that.
Yeah,
I watch a movie
That would
based
be
on
cool.
that.
This works.
And
I
for
don't
instance,
mind.
it's not the Dr. Stone argument, it's the Dr. Stone incident. Yes, we shall not be talking about the incident either, I assume then. Anyway, yeah, that's it for
But
this thing.
yeah.
That's our last news. And I'm going to throw this blazer away because, oh my God, that is not a very comfortable thing to wear in India. Anyway, after this, we have Audi, who's going to be introducing you guys to Kingdom. Okay, you know what? I can't get out of this. I'm too fat. Okay, I got out of it.
well, live undressing people.
Yes.
Yes.
Audi,
They
yes,
shouldn't
so-
flag us in any way, but yeah.
This is supposed to be our minute 101, which is where we introduce a new manga or anime to you, the watcher, and we're going to be talking about Kingdom, and Audie is going to be talking about Kingdom because Audie is a huge fan of Kingdom as is. So, Audie,
Yes.
why should somebody watch
Audie,
Kingdom? What is it about?
Introduce Kingdom.
Firstly,
Yes.
Kingdom is situated in the Warring States era of China, where we follow a boy named Shin.
Who is the mangaka?
I do not remember the name.
Yasuhisa Hara. Yes.
Yes,
Continue.
thank you.
So just keeps saying Lady because he knows the
Yeah, I know.
all the time.
Hey, it's important to name these people who've made stuff
Yes,
that
I'm
we
not
like,
disagreeing.
okay?
I'm just saying
Yes.
I'm really bad with names.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we don't
okay.
remember them either, unless it's someone like Oda who's always in the spotlight. But either way, I myself am a very big history fan. So when I saw that there was going to be a manga based on the storyline of the Warring States in China, Sid is smiling like a
Bro,
he's giggling like a
Forrest
schoolgirl.
Gump just said,
Every
dude.
time I look at him, it's
Read
like
his
fucking hell.
latest comment. It just distracted me.
I keep seeing you and you're looking at the screen, you're smiling, and your smile keeps growing as you keep looking.
Forrest Dan said, "Attention, Weeb101 artists, make brew undressing, please."
Hey,
Oh,
guys, just
God.
imagine that,
No,
dude. Come on,
no.
you expect me not to laugh? Come
Please.
on.
Okay, listen. Don't meme my face and don't create undressing artwork of me. That's all I
Please
ask.
do.
Do anything else that you want. Curse
So much to
Yes.
get
if you
a
want.
tattoo of brew
Insult
and
me to my
dressing. I would
face.
love that.
Just don't do this shit. Spare me the cringe. Yes. Go on, Odi.
Sorry,
Yes,
Audie.
but Warring States era in China was a very, very tumultuous time, if you will. I don't exactly know the other word. The crucial
what
point
time?
where all tumultuous.
What the hell does tumultuous mean?
Let's just say complicated, if you will.
Just say
Tumultuous?
complicated.
I don't. The tumultuous is supposed to be like it encompasses complicated sort of like I don't know. It's a normal word. that is-
Tumultuous.
It is not a normal word. I've
Excited,
never heard anyone
confused,
say
or
tumultuous.
disorderly. Making an uproar or loud, confused noise. Excited, confused, or disorderly. That's what tumultuous means.
A confused time, a disorderly time, if you will. So basically, all the countries in China, before China was China, there were a ton, like at
Tommy
least
is here and Forrest Dan is
15
sad.
states.
But yeah.
There were at least 15 states across China, the land known as China, anyways, and they keep warring against each other for land. And we kind of
Yes.
follow the story of one boy in the middle of this whole setting, and how he grows from being this peasant kid to being a fucking one of the top ranks in the Chinese army itself. And we just get to see a lot of historical facts, accuracies. We just see a lot of movements, kind of the Warring States era play itself out in the course of the manga. We also follow the tale
one
of
small second.
uh,
So, Forrest Dan said, this was such a good comment, but it was ignored. Sorry, Forrest Dan, for missing out on your comment. He said, it will go down as the first of the 101 Weeb tales. That nice comment. I like it. I appreciate your addition to this. And also, we have a comment on Reddit. NSN2635 says, hey bro, I have the same orange JBL speaker. Yes, Sid, why are you marketing other people on this podcast that 5
Oh
people
shit,
listen
both
to?
sides are JBL. Fuck, I tried to turn it over.
the
Well,
company got you. They figured your shit out.
JBL
They got
sponsor
me.
us, please.
please sponsor. But anyways.
Go on.
Yeah, basically it's a story of this guy, and he meets a person in this journey, a certain prince, if you will, who eventually turns out to be the first ruler of unified China, Qin Shi Huang, or as we know him in the manga as Eisei.
I see.
And yeah, we kind of see their progression as over the course of 10 years, if you will, because that's the duration at which they decide to unify China, and that they kind of share this dream of unifying China, where Shin becomes a general and Eisei becomes the unifying emperor. And
Okay. NSN is laughing on Reddit, right?
why is he laughing? Oh, okay.
Bluetooth.
But yeah,
Yes.
basically we just keep following the stories, and right now it's still in the middle of a very heavy arc where they're annexing territories, if you will. I wouldn't exactly say spoilers, because if you are into history and you want to learn more about China, then you kind of know about this. So it's all there on Wikipedia. You can go look it up if you want. But it has a lot of interesting visuals. The art behind it is very detailed, very detail oriented, all the way down to like architecture, armor, this thing, the anatomy, and even especially the blood. The liquid is just liquid physics are like all over the place.
Liquid physics apparently.
You could knock a person in a wrong way, and you'd have blood spurting out from like 20 different directions.
Also, says, which city are you guys from? I'm from the IT capital. We're from Mumbai. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on chat. So sorry.
I'm from Ankara.
Ankara, yes. Firstly, it was never mind, Brunei, I think, but yeah. The good art, long-standing manga.
Probably Dan is saying, I don't want Chinese history spoilers. Oh my
God.
Yes, I don't want. Leave that to Wikipedia. It'll do that for you.
What about Kingdom? Or who was your favorite character in Kingdom?
Yeah, why did you fall in love with Kingdom? He's already been spoiled on Japanese history with Vagabond, is what he says.
Didn't you read Vagabond? Weren't you the one who came to us with the suggestion?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
He got spoiled because he...
Yeah, Japanese history got spoiled.
Yes. You sure are looking forward to your lesson.
Joke right now.
Yes, oh my God. Fucking 4D chess, but yeah.
You should read Otoyo Megatari. But yeah.
So I got into it obviously because, that I'm very much into history, so I figured something that is going to give me a detailed account of, or a relatively detailed account of.
It's fictional to an extent too.
Fictional, yes, but it does have its accuracies. The characters are based on real life characters as well in the Warring States era, and I got into it because it has a lot of weapons, it has a lot of art, it has a lot of references to this history. But eventually, I came across this character known as Oki.
No spoilers, thank you.
Probably the most interesting character I've ever read till now, because he seems to be how do I compare him? Like if I had to compare him, he kind of has the resolve like Luffy, if you will. At the face of even the most greatest danger, he just smiles at it and go, you know what, I will fuck you up in this way, I will fuck you up in that way, I will do everything like this, I will do everything like that. He's basically a god tier character.
I wouldn't compare him to Luffy, but
also one sec, NSN asks if you watch Initial D, favorite character. I don't watch Initial. I don't know.
We didn't watch Initial D, I think.
I like the car.
Yeah, we like the car. Toyota Corolla, the old one, yeah.
I like the tofu. This is a tofu car, right? The tofu shop, if I remember. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Also,
I like the soundtrack for Initial D, though. It's real hype.
Forstan says, shouldn't have looked at the Wikipedia for Miyamoto. Also, once Audi is done with Kingdom, I need to have an incident with... Okay, why does everything sound
that sounds very
sexually charged in this stream? I don't know why.
Very passionate with Forrest nowadays. What the fuck?
Anyways.
Don't compare
to One Piece. I guess Luffy... Don't compare Kingdom to One Piece. I don't know if you hate One Piece more or if you like...
It's clearly
want
One
Kingdom
Piece.
to be sullied by One Piece or some shit. But basically, I wouldn't compare him to Luffy. I'd compare him more to like Whitebeard or something. Like he's basically the strongest character in the universe currently, and if he ever steps into the battlefield, he sways the tide by his own presence. He uses his
literally,
quite literally, yes. His horse will fuck shit up for him. He will fuck shit up 10 times the amount of shit. He basically has a very strong presence throughout the whole manga, and it kind of came to a disappointing end when big spoilers. Should I spoil this? I don't even know.
No, you shouldn't spoil anything. It's a minute 101 only. You're just supposed to introduce the show so for people who haven't seen it.
I got into it because of Oki. You'll also like him if you're into the whole, history / shonen.
You didn't get into it because of Oki. You got into it because we told you, hey, manga, history, China, and you're like, okay, I shall read. That's why he
Yeah, I
got
got into it because I got into it like that. But then like it kind of cemented for me to continue reading on kind of follow along because Oki.
By the way, did you guys, Random Otakuas, did you guys watch Steins Gate? I have seen Steins Gate, but these two boys haven't. It was on Bruce's list for a while, but I don't know if he
my
started.
list has gotten all kinds of messed up now, so I still take a while for me to catch up.
So once these guys catch up, we can talk about Steins Gate. I have a few things to say about it. But back to Kingdom.
I wouldn't exactly call it historically accurate, but it does have a lot of characters based in history. It does have a lot of, all of its art is based on history. If you are very much into history, especially Chinese history, Kingdom is one of the mangas we'd recommend to you.
Dude, not only that, like what the thing about Kingdom which I enjoyed a lot, right, is like, so he uses so first of all, I think he uses the whole like Gekiga style of drawing manga, where it's like semi-realistic, I would say, and the way he explains something complicated like wars, and the way I can understand the whole thing clearly, like something like a war is not easy to explain in pages, when you're reading it, like a full-on war.
I think, because...
and I can understand each section and what's going on. Like, it's amazing the way he's like, compose the whole thing, compose the story, the characters, the interactions.
It's a good format for that because on the one hand, you can kind of give your tidbit of information on the side, but then you can also show the main focal point of the whole war in just one panel. You're not even one page, just one panel. The artist has done that many times. So it is a really good format to understand war. If it's sort of like a dummies version for it. And there are some very interesting techniques that go on throughout these wars, and some interesting methods that they use to win these wars as well, and they show that in a very like special light when they really should. And they never really like take a seat back on these kind of things, because that's what carries, for me anyways, that's what I believe, that's what carries much of these warring arcs that keeps happening. There are also certain parts where there are like, it gets a bit slow, if you will. I wouldn't exactly call it slow, but for someone who gets into it thinking it's going to be only about fighting, there will be parts where there will be like diplomacy.
But that's also really interesting. I wouldn't call it slow, Audi.
I wouldn't call it slow. No, but like people want to see fighting. They want to see like continuous like heads being chopped off. It's just bone crushing action.
See, the diplomacy and strategy in Kingdom is as important. Yeah, are you projecting? Yeah.
No, not really. I like both sides. What do you mean projecting?
Like, these people want to watch only heads being cut off all the time.
I'm just saying there will be. I just want to see heads. I'm Audi.
I just said if people mostly would want to watch fighting, because it is portrayed as a fighting manga.
Okay, wait. So is asking if Kingdom anime is as good as its manga. No, please do not watch the anime. Read the manga. No. The manga is so much better.
Yes,
it's much better experience.
So much better. And Random Otaku asks, not smart enough to understand the science parts. And for Zanis, that's because it isn't science. Yeah, Random Otaku is just random, like time travel gibberish, basically. It's not really science.
On Reddit, we have
Frosted Tips.
So long DM who's saying, ha ha ha, boring. And Frosted Tips 21st saying, yo, he's in the middle for a reason, let him talk. He's actually in the middle just because I don't know, I set it up that way.
Just because we put it there.
But yeah. We do get really boring at times, I suppose, because we talk about random shit, but we are pretty exciting.
Hey, you're boring. What a boring comment.
We are pretty...
No, I'm talking about the comment. But
Like 4 viewers on Twitch.
Brew, your mic is quieter than the rest, was Dan is saying. Check your levels.
Speak into it.
Kingdom S3 was fine. Yeah, even you said that season 3 did improve in animation quality.
From the previous
season 1 and 2 had this very abysmal 3D sort of 2D mix.
Yeah.
And one thing I can't get over with the anime is that they don't show blood at all. Because that kind of creates the impact, and they don't show like blood injuries and stuff like that in the anime because they can't. It's like PG-13 shit. So the manga does a really good job of portraying that intensity through these wounds and everything that they show. And
one sec, Frosted Tips 24 hours. Where are you from? We're from India, and we really don't have a lot of people to talk anime with. That's why we decided to just
freaking put like a thing here that says we are from India. That's like the question we get again and again.
That we are from India, though.
But
Just need to
yeah,
write it and put it on the screen over there. We
it's
are
like the
from India,
100th
just
time
in
we're being
case.
asked. But yes.
What are they even saying?
Yeah, Kingdom, blah blah blah.
Yeah, okay.
Slow part,
Basically
yeah.
manga much better. Okay, real good character.
Yes.
Read Kingdom. Don't watch it.
It's
gonna
cool,
be
it's fun. Check it out.
Yeah.
Yotanwa, amazing, and that's it. Yeah.
Yotanwa is amazing. Yeah.
Prostitute says, hell yeah, do you like Pokemon? We love Pokemon. We were actually just talking about the new Pokemon movie a little bit earlier, and we were talking about how it's been a while since I actually played any Pokemon game. So we actually had the thought of live streaming Pokemon Fire Red and us trying to speed run the whole thing. But then we realized that we can't speed run for shit. So we're still trying to figure out that part of it. But we're going to have a speed running contest.
Speed
so to
walk. Speed walk. We can speed walk it.
Yep, we can
Speed walk, yes.
Yes, that works.
Yes.
But anyway, sorry to cut you short.
Don't worry.
To cut you short
That's
and
only
to
the
move
first
on.
23rd time. Yes.
Because everyone
Yeah.
is bored. I'm kidding, Audi. It was entertaining.
But it's fine. Yeah, Kingdom, read
No,
if you
it's just
want.
that- it's just
History,
that
history.
We've spoken about
China.
this for so long. We're at 1 hour and we're literally at our second prepared topic for the day.
Yes.
So that's a little problematic. That's the only
Yes,
reason.
Sanomotaku, we should write Indians in quotation marks. Continue.
I see. That's how it. Yeah, sure. We'll
How
do that.
expensive were your guys'
Minute
mics?
one, Kingdom,
Forrest Dan
read.
asks.
Who's
Bro,
asking that?
how expensive were our mics?
Our mics were
Pretty
actually
cheap.
we are cheap people. Okay, we got cheap mics.
Bomb Assassin on Reddit. Any of y'all ever read or watched Berserk?
We are
Okay, yeah, Bomb Assassin. Yes,
huge,
we are
huge
Berserk
Berserk
fans.
fans.
There's
Yeah.
actually a Guts figurine that we just wanted to buy for the longest
Oh
time.
yeah, what? It's
And then
so
we realized
fucking
that
bad.
we can't afford it. It's like it's so bad.
It's like $1,500 or
Yeah,
some
and
shit.
we found it online and we dreamt about it for a while, and then we realized we can't freaking afford it in any, like, even if we worked our entire lives, we probably wouldn't be able to afford it. So yeah, that's that sadness. We live with that sadness.
Yeah. Yeah,
Eventually,
I
we'll be
really
able to
want
get the
that.
smaller figurines, but yeah, basically we're
Yeah, I don't want the
very big
small one. I
Berserk
want that
fans.
gigantic one,
The
okay?
life-sized Guts.
Wouldn't you want the small ones
The
and the big
Berserker
ones as well?
one and
Wait,
the
what?
normal Guts. I want both.
Ah, right.
And Forrest Dan says, just preparing for my eventual cameo. See, you're either looking to start a fight or being very sexual, so I'm not sure of it right now. So I need to confirm your motivation first.
Hey, Forrest Dan needs to be kicked. What's Berserk? I've never heard of it before.
He's just kidding. He's talked to us about Berserk. But yeah, our next topic is going to be about, we're going to talk about a theory from Demon Slayer. Yes, Demon Slayer. Yes, that's still a thing.
For those who haven't
Yes.
seen it, yes, the biggest anime of 2020. Allegedly. I don't know.
But yeah, so basically, Demon Slayer.
Wait,
so-
it was 2019. Sorry.
Yeah. So everyone thinks that Muzan was just like walking through life and he decided to kill Tanjiro's whole family.
Wait, do we have spoilers?
It's
Yeah,
not
in this theory.
spoilers exactly. It's like it talks about the first event that happens. Oh, it does have kind of a spoiler. Okay, slight
Yes.
spoiler ahead. Okay, because
Well, Forrest Dan says time to dip. I guess he's out. Random Otaku says Adult Gone versus Netero. What will happen?
Forrest Dan says can't listen to anything about Demon Slayer. Not sure why at all. But yes, yeah. So the theory is that Muzan knew Tanjiro's family and he knew that they were famous for their freaking dance, that the fire breathing and all that.
Yes,
And
yes.
He
His daddy's
intentionally went
dance.
and went out of his way to kill this entire family because he thought that they would be the only thing that could stop him in the future. Kind of turned out to be true. But also, there's also the fact that he was so overconfident with his own abilities. He was so overconfident with his own power, so to speak, that he didn't even check if there was a remaining member of the family. So if he hadn't done anything, if he had just killed everyone as he thought they were, and he didn't know about Tanjiro himself, then you can imagine Demon Slayer would be a completely different story. Muzan would win, and Nezuko would be a demon forever and probably be killed off by one of the demon hunters. So he didn't even figure out the fact that Tanjiro existed, and he didn't even make sure to check if Nezuko was an actual dead body there or if she was alive. But another theory says that he left Nezuko alive so that she could gain the resistance to sunlight, and he could then just absorb.
Oh,
her
he could
powers.
use. But how did she? But that's not something he Like he could have imagined, like thought of plans
but
so
that's the
far
thing,
ahead,
but
because there
he
are so
seems
many
very interested in
times in
Nezuko
the
after that,
beginning.
right?
No, but there are so many points even in the first episode itself when Nezuko almost died, even with the what's the guy, the freaking water guy dude.
Yes, the water guy. Yes.
Gifu, Giyu,
I don't
yeah.
know. I think is it the Ginyu
Whatever.
from Dragon Ball Z? The Ginyu Force.
Not
Yeah.
Ginyu,
The
Giyu.
Ginyu Force.
But yeah, we have people. Random Otaku says it's tainting his pure ear. No, Forest Dancing is tainting his pure.
Yeah.
Random Otaku says I don't like Demon Slayer. Tommy123 says I think Muzan and his dad might have had some bad blood.
They actually might have, because it seems like he went out of his way to kill this family. Like, why would you go to the middle of nowhere to kill one little family if you didn't have a very particular reason for doing it?
Yeah. Forrest Dan says his theory is humanity exists outside the walls.
Yes. Yes, AOT is a great thing to talk about over here. You are right. We are totally AOT lovers right here. We all
Yes.
love the hell out of AOT. No hate at all.
Yes, apparently. But yeah, I don't know about the sunlight resistance thing, because there are many chances she could have died before, but the other one is possible.
Yeah, but maybe he was just creating, monsters all throughout Japan just so that he could absorb the one that managed to resist sunlight.
So, yeah, probably, and it wasn't related to the dance of the sun then, right? Her and the surviving sunlight.
Muzan is just an idiot who couldn't tell that a woman was literally not dead in front of him. Or he was a genius who thought of the ultimate plan to, be a normal person in society while killing everybody around him. So I don't know.
They thought you were talking about Muzan's dad.
No, we were talking about Muzan's dad, no. Yeah,
Tanjiro's dad, yes.
Not Muzan's dad.
Oh, they were talking Tommy's. Okay, whatever. Yeah, continue. And then nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like really cool, right? It seems like Demon Slayer just happened out of some random incident, but it could have actually been a premeditated attack, so to speak.
Forrest Dan wants to bring up a topic once we are done with our prepared topics. Sure, stick around and we can discuss if you have anything to talk about.
Yes, we can. But what's our next topic?
Well, this is be difficult for him to stick around.
Oh yes, this is going to be very difficult for him to stick
There's
around.
something that I'm not prepared, actually, unfortunately.
Why?
Because today I was sick as shit. I had the worst headache ever in years, so I couldn't actually catch up.
This week has been only headaches for us, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week has been pretty much only headaches.
But we can still... Are you guys caught up?
With what? I forgot a topic, to be very honest.
We were going to discuss One Piece, what's happening so far since we read last time.
Yeah, so
Are any of you caught up?
If you haven't read it, let's just skip it straight up, because there are a lot of things that I haven't read.
Okay,
but I know
we
about,
skip it.
So let's do that for next week. Let's keep it for next week, where we have a One Piece catch up and we just ban Forrest Dan from this. Yes.
Yeah.
Mute Forrest Dan for like the next half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, Forrest Dan feels betrayed, Sid. But yes. Why did you let Brew? Oh, I see. Yeah, anyway, we can move on without the One Piece topic for this week. Next week, we can talk about One Piece. Please read it like them said. Yeah.
I will try to finish it, yes.
Yes, what is our next topic after that?
And that's it. That's all we have.
Yay!
Forrest Dan from YouTube
Bye, it was a good episode.
Would like to have a topic discussed over here. Also, if you guys on Reddit, guys on Twitch, guys on Facebook, let us know if you want something. If you want us to talk about something, ask us some random stuff. You can go. We shall wait and read chat, and then once you guys start saying something, we'll.
Dude, we killed this thing. Random Otaku is like, One Piece, let's go finally. Oh, never mind. And Forrest Dan is thanking me apparently for not reading and catching up.
Yeah, thank you, Sid. Thank you. Yes, Forrest Dan hates One Piece.
I tried.
That we know already. I'm sorry, Random Otaku. Sid didn't read it, so.
Yes, I didn't read it.
Okay.
Oh,
I like how he hates One Piece and Demon Slayer, but he likes Vinland Saga so much.
Okay, so Dan says, I know you've talked about Vinland Saga before, but look, no one watched those trash videos.
My God.
True, nobody did watch those videos. I will agree. We made videos on YouTube for absolutely no reason, but it's still up there. If anyone wants to go watch it, Weeb101 podcast or Weeb101 last take. But yes, and nobody watched that boring podcast. That's also true. We didn't have any viewers at the time, so this is like a lot of viewers we have right now. Dan, do you have a point? Is my only question, or is this just a way to shit on us?
Well, I guess that's the new topic. Does Weeb101 suck?
This is like his daily quota of berating us.
Yeah, I think if we changed our title to that, do we suck? I think a lot more people will interact with us just to call us shit.
Yes.
Okay, all you did was argue against it. Okay, here's the thing. Before you even go on, Vinland Saga was fine. It started
Without
out
any
good.
opposition.
It started out good, and later on, it just
Hey, random otaku,
became
what's
really
that?
weird. And
And
all
he
I said
remembers.
was it took a really weird turn, and it didn't progress properly as a story. That's all. I'm not saying it's a bad story. I'm not saying I hate it. I just didn't like the way they took it.
He actually likes it the most amongst the three of us.
Yeah.
And Audie loves the Vikings, so I think Audie likes it the most.
I liked it. I kind of agree with Bruce's point on the whole Thorfinn sort of doing the 180 thing and going from fight and kill to peace. But aside from that, it does portray a story really well, because for its time it would be very slow to kind of show the whole journey. So I can understand certain time skips here and there, between countries and whatnot.
Yeah. So random otaku is saying you said it was bad. I was like, what the fuck? And I was going to unsubscribe. And Forrest Dan says, I argue with your opinion on Vinland Saga because I read like 20 chapters and I completely disagree with you.
Okay, firstly, random otaku, you're not allowed to unsubscribe. Okay, you're one of our regulars. Okay, you guys can't.
He
button
changed
is
his
locked
mind
for
for
you.
some reason. He
Yeah.
said he changed his
It's all
mind.
because of our beautiful videos that nobody watches.
Yes. Yes.
Forrest Dan apparently completely disagrees with me. Okay, might I ask?
He
what
lost his
point you
meaning
have
to live.
for Vinland Saga that makes you disagree with me after reading 20 chapters? Because my problems come in after the first arc of this thing.
Doesn't
Thorfinn
it come
lost
in
his
like
meaning to
50,
live.
60 chapters?
I think
your
so.
point?
I don't even remember
Yeah.
how many
After the
chapters Vinland
prequel,
Saga
the
is, to be
prequel is
honest.
like 50 chapters or so,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
us talking about it. So it's a little after that.
Okay, Thorfinn lost his meaning to live. So what did he have left to do? He spent so much of his life as a slave because he had nothing else to do. That was it. Him swearing against violence was a very touching moment. Okay, see, here's the problem. And if anyone else is a Vinland Saga fan, you can feel free to disagree with me. Okay, and then also learning. Okay, never mind. Okay, so
What is
here's
the
the
T?
thing. When I will argue next week. Wait.
We are arguing now.
Brew will argue now. Continue, Brew.
So,
We just read
about
Kingdom,
what the
okay?
hell
We're
is
in the
going on.
warring mood.
Yeah. So
We just
basically,
talked about
Vinland Saga took Thorfinn and made him non-violent from. And he was a very violent killer, a literal cold-blooded murderer before. They changed him to this really caring person who refused to do violence and suddenly was in tune with a lot more of his emotions. Yes, I understand that people
Yes.
can change like that when they
Yeah.
face some horrible monstrosity they've done in the past. I understand. I'm not saying it's like completely out of against his character or anything. All I'm saying is one incident happened, there was a sudden time skip, and he was a completely different person right then and there. There was no explanation of how he became a better person. There's no explanation of how he started to come to terms with his violence and that he shouldn't do it. It was just implied. All of it was just implied
Yeah.
that he remembered his father being non-violent, and so he wanted to be non-violent, and he saw his worst enemy dying in front of him, and then that made him want to just become a person who is non-violent, I guess. But it's just way too soon without any actual setup. So you're taking a character up to a certain point and then changing the hell out of it. So that isn't really good character development. Good character development happens when you can follow the character's journey very nicely.
Continue.
But when he was shown as a slave, he was shown as a slave for a good 2 or 3 chapters, if I remember correctly. Nothing before that was shown to
He
kind of.
said he isn't caring and still really apathetic.
No, even
Yeah.
when he was
Is he?
shown as a slave, he really, really wanted to be non-violent. He basically became, he was really apathetic, and he was just like, I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
he hadn't sworn against violence, but yeah, he was.
He was non-violent at that point, at least. He wasn't sworn against it. Yeah, as you said, Sid. He didn't swear against violence, but he definitely said,
He
I
said
don't
that,
want to
yeah.
hurt people anymore. And there is nothing else that sets it up. Okay, he says, as far as Dan says, the setup is that he purposefully ignored everything that happened to him. He himself said he could barely remember what he was seeing in his dreams. Again, what are you trying to do with the character? Like, are you trying to make this character a person you can relate to? Because that didn't really work out for me at all. Because Thorfinn just seemed like this dude who was suddenly just a changed man, and he's like, yeah, I will no longer kill people, I guess. I will be a slave, even though I worked my entire life for
the thing
freedom.
is, you don't have an issue with him going non-violent. You just wanted to see more of the development.
Yeah, like make it
is
a
what you
proper
say. You
story.
wanted to
Don't
see
just,
it.
Don't
Yeah.
just like throw it at me and be like, yep, he's non-violent now. That's it. Okay. As the chapters pass, he finally remembered what he saw in the dream. That's when he changed as a person. Before that, he just wanted to do nothing with his life. Now he wants to go against violence. But again, you see how it just suddenly just changes. There is no actual follow-up to the death of Askeladd, and which makes him feel something different. It's all just suddenly done. Okay, Brew, the only manga you like are ones you can relate to. That's not true. Luffy is very popular, and I still like Luffy a lot, so I'm not sure what you mean about that.
I don't think, how can you relate to
let's talk
Luffy?
about Berserk. Yes, we
Also
totally
hate the
relate.
ones about real life with depressed characters. Yeah, again, Berserk is a very good point actually, because
I don't think you can relate to anything in Berserk.
If you relate to fucking Berserk, you have
Or
some
even like
issues,
stuff
boy.
like Monster. Who do you relate to in Monster?
Hey,
Johan.
literally Johan. Okay, duh. Yeah.
Yes.
Monster, another thing. Yes, I cannot
Yes.
relate to anybody in Monster.
Who do you relate to in Otoyome Katari?
I was.
Yes.
Did you not watch him scream and drop his knife? Okay, Random Otako says, I didn't read the manga. I don't know what is happening. Don't worry, you're not missing out on too much. The story completely changes from
Random
what
Otaku
you
is still
like.
in the
Random Otaku,
prequel
it becomes a
part, yeah.
completely different story, so I don't know if you like it still. Okay, and purposely being taken away as a slave because of how empty he felt. But again, he just said to you that, yeah, he's empty now. He doesn't know what to do. He screamed, he dropped the knife, and then he became a slave. That's pretty much it. That's not good character development. You can show a lot more about what happens. If you wanted to make it a manga about philosophy, about the philosophy of a fighter named Thorfinn, you could have actually taken it in a different direction entirely and gone deep into that. You could have explained the whole process of changing, the whole process of going from filled with hatred to coming to terms with the hatred, then coming to terms with the fact that he's never going to get revenge, then coming to terms with the fact that he has done a lot of shit in his life which he needs to atone for, so to speak. And Thor is done said, bruh. Brew, not bruh.
Bro,
Please.
stop talking about philosophy and shit, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's the thing. That Vinland Saga tries very hard to be very, let me tell you this deep, thought-provoking thing. I'm like, that doesn't provoke shit. I don't care.
Hey, I actually have a question regarding this. They show, he said he brought up the topic about him dropping his knife and then, going into insanity and shit.
Yeah.
Why didn't Prince Canute or King Canute at the time
He was still a prince.
why didn't he just... Okay, do not spoil, but okay, Prince Canute. But this thing, why didn't he just enlist him into his own service or something, like anything of the sort? Because he certainly had the power to do it.
We literally know nothing. We literally know
that's what
absolutely nothing.
Because there should have been something that happened where even Canute was like, you know what, I'm not putting you under my service. Fuck yourself. You go to the farmer.
Was that he tried attacking people, and it would have been very hard to get him into the army under I don't know, any reason, because then it would seem bad. But
Yeah,
still.
because there are tons of avenues for a guy like him. Like even though he kind of his purpose was broken or whatnot, he still had a lot of skills at the end of the day. So it seemed a bit odd that he was resigned as a slave to a farmer of all people.
I need to read the comments.
Stan is like,
Bruh, yes, so I believe all that stuff about him coming to terms with this was shown in one frame of him
Where?
crying and trying to go back to Askeladd's body. That hit different. Bro, Audi, Canute literally gave Thorfinn a
Reddit,
choice.
yes.
No, you're just wrong.
Where did he give a choice?
Okay.
Well, I didn't even
anyone
read
say-
this part, so I have no clue what y'all are talking about.
He probably did give him a choice, and I completely forgot because it was a boring as
Yeah.
shit moment in the manga for me. But here's the thing: him crying and going back to Askeladd's body doesn't show shit. It doesn't show shit at all. It's just like trying to force you to look at the emotion while you're not actually depicting it in any way. You're just trying to force the viewer into it. I didn't feel like that was a genuinely emotional moment. I just felt like, okay, you're trying to create a problem in this guy's life which you can use later. And he didn't even use it properly. He just decided to go on a time skip afterwards. Time skips, one of the worst ways to take a story forward. The only place I like a time skip is freaking Sword Art Online, because at least that's an RPG, MMORPG, and they can't show boring as shit training scenes. Even solo leveling has... Bro, you don't even read manga. Huh?
Yes, we don't read manga. God knows what the fuck you're doing with the podcast, but
you
yes.
have them scrolling in the background.
No, see, that's the thing. Again, you sound like the people who introduced me to Attack on Titan, because they would not, for the life of me, ever believe that I had some opinions against Attack on Titan. They'd be like, you didn't understand it, bro. You read it too soon. You have this story in the background.
Holy shit, he's going off. He's going off.
What do you mean Thorfinn is a slave to a farmer? Yeah, random otaku, it just becomes all kinds of fucked, okay? It just takes a very weird turn. Sucks after that.
So
Also,
I remember this, right? I remember this. When we were doing the video regarding the whole Thorfinn argument, I had to look up if there was something I was missing, and I did go to the point where they show the transition of him being this warrior to being a slave. And I thought, okay, maybe there was something that I missed out. Maybe there was like a hidden chapter or some shit. Maybe there was like a chapter 0.5, some shit that, he like a bonus chapter that he added in, secret chapter, if you will. And I remember seeing nothing. There was just an instant switch from him being this crazed warrior to him becoming a slave in a farm. If I remember correctly, it switches to like years later. It just says years later, and then it shows a farmstead.
I think it's like
and that's
year.
it.
1 year or 2 years? Or
Not even 1 year, a few years. I mean,
I don't remember that part, but yeah.
He grows up in a while. He grows like a beard and shit. So like in that time, he certainly has grown. So there a good amount of time has passed.
So, Farzan says, I will agree that the post-time skip stuff was not as good as the prequel.
No, that the time skip itself is the problem. That's what I'm saying. The time skip is the problem. And that's
the post-time skip stuff was also fine. Like it's kind of
I've
good.
only seen one season of the anime, and that was pretty enjoyable.
No, I'm reading the manga. Like I'm enjoying it for what like the details and whatnot it's showing. So that's still enjoyable as it is. It's not bad.
Okay,
just that one time skip. That
Reddit, we have Fizan786 who gave a helpful award. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm not sure why we got a helpful award. Did we help you with something? I'm genuinely curious.
we were
helped
talking
him
about a certain
realize
theory, I think. So I don't know.
philosophy.
Wasting time here, but thank you so much and welcome to the
Of Vinland
conversation.
Saga. Yes.
Please do participate in chat.
Boris Dan says he agrees the time skip is a problem.
Finally.
Yes, the time skip is a problem. It's a small character development mistake. Very, very small, bro. Why are you so nitpicking and biased? Okay.
It's not a very
Here's
small
the thing.
character.
I'm not telling you that you should hate Vinland Saga. If you like it, good for you. But again, the problem is the fact that the story is... I still will love the rest of Vinland. Reddit gives free awards to people. Yeah, I know, but when people actually give you the awards, that actually means you've done something that they appreciate. So that's what I'm happy about. Now, I know
that's another
Reddit
viewer.
gives free coins. I do that as well. I have it as well. But yeah, see, again, here's the thing. I'm not saying you should hate Vinland Saga. I never said that. Okay, if you like it, good. That's great for you. You should like it. You should read the whole thing. You should enjoy it. But
Yeah,
for
he's
me-
not telling you to dislike it. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the entire freaking point of the story was the character development, and he freaking time skipped it. I felt like I wasted time at that point because I was like, okay, your scene of going insane was like, okay, whatever. Then the scene of you being a slave and pretending to not care about anything while being tortured in your dreams. It seemed like a discount Hamlet. Okay, at that point. No, sorry, is it Hamlet? I forgot. It is Hamlet, right?
Sid is the resident literature boy. He knows.
The resident literature boy, yes. Yes, Hamlet, continue.
Yes. Also, he says, to be honest, if I ran the Weeb101 channel, I wouldn't just stop at the Vinland Saga stuff. Not sure what that means. Are you saying we should hate on
Thankfully,
everything? Not confused.
but yeah.
Because like, this seems to be some weird point that nobody ever remembers when we say it. But we're like,
I
we
think
never
so.
ask
I
you
think
to
what my
hate
impression
anything.
is-
We never do that. We don't promote hate in any form.
I think what my impression is that people kind of want to see this change. They kind of don't mind seeing a instant switch between a slave to a farmer and whatnot, and him being peaceful. I think because they kind of hope that in the distant future or near future, they will probably show something regarding this moment. And they will show something like him having like a mental breakdown on a boat or some shit, like him like
mental breakdowns.
I know. Here's my point. There were a lot of chances this could have happened.
I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Just go fucking die. And
Well,
again,
they could have
then-
shown
just
a
in case
lot
that
of
gets
it.
translated as hate, I'm saying that to Thorfinn the character, and I'm not saying that to any of you. So please.
Dan says he wants to talk about Berserk and how it declined in quality after Lost Children.
Huh?
But I don't. It came back once the Berserk armor was introduced, but I don't think it'll ever live up to the golden age.
Well, that depends on what you consider.
I don't think Vinland Saga will ever live up to the prologue.
I think Dan is just like trying to get some gotcha type situation
Yes,
with the
yes.
Berserk comment because I don't know. I'm not really
I
sure.
enjoyed the whole fucking series. There was no part where I felt like I felt bored reading it.
The only thing about Berserk that genuinely bothered me was the whole Casca scene because I felt like that was unnecessary.
Yeah, that was a mental
It
fuckery
really-
that
it
even
really
Miura
fucked with your
should have
head,
thought
and
about. Yeah.
That's not something that happens easily to
Huh.
any of us. We are pretty fucked people in the head, okay, I have to admit, but seeing that in
True.
Berserk was different.
Like we are aware of it's all drawings and stuff, but even like we had to just like think for a second, like fuck.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing.
What the
So,
fuck? It's a drawing, but why
like,
do
I
we
have-
feel so fucking bad?
I can't relate to Guts at all, right? Like Guts is like
Yeah.
everything I'm not basically. Like he's like a cool, buff, badass character who fights demons, who's really good with the sword, who has a lot of skills and all that. I'm none of those. But when something happens to Guts and Casca, I actually care. And when something happens to Thorfinn, I'm like, yeah, get fucked.
Okay, so we have a couple of comments. Berserk has problems. Random Otaku has changed the topic. Paul Dan is like, I don't like how people ignore them. Puck was so annoying. Conviction arc was repetitive and generic, except for the occasional religious stuff.
I don't think Puck was annoying. Puck had his moments every now and then. He did some shit as well. Like if you have to look at him as the original Puck character, he's supposed to be a mischievous sprite. So it makes sense that it kind of goes in with the character itself. But it's not like he was dead weight. He wasn't just running around going, maybe I'm going to be saved by Guts now and then. He still did his part every now and then. Albeit a very back and support role.
Yeah, I know you are referring to that, okay?
Yes.
I'm not that dumb, come on. Like, yes, my lesbian relationship with loneliness was very hurtful. Yes, it was a
But again, that was something I recommended.
Yeah.
Brew read. Yeah.
No, but again, see, Dan, I understand that every story is going to have a problem. You cannot have a perfect story because there is no such thing. There is no such thing as one story that everybody is going to consider perfect. But if you look at what is important for me, like even One Piece has problems. I'm not saying One Piece is perfect either, despite your repeated attempts to make it seem like I think One Piece is literally perfect from start to finish. But the things I really care about is that that's all fine. I don't see anything blatantly wrong in One Piece that goes against what I care about. I see a ton of cool references. I see a ton of hard work put in. And I see a story that has been 25 years in the making. It's as old as me. That's very impressive for anyone who cares about writing. So, yeah, the difference between you and I is that I feel stuff when Thorfinn feels stuffs.
That's a...
Oh, no, a perfect segue.
He
into
can
One
relate
Piece.
to Thorfinn, So Forrest Dan, are you also like an angsty teen? That's making
Yeah,
relate.
that would be. I predicted you would talk about One Piece. Yeah, of course, I'm going to talk about One Piece. Of course. But here's the thing again.
But talking about even real stuff, like Brew reads more like fantasy and fiction than real based stories compared
Yeah,
to
dude,
like me. That's what
forget
we
even
keep talking
manga,
about,
dude.
right?
I read the Percy Jackson series. I love the Percy Jackson series.
Yeah.
I sent that message before you mentioned One Piece. No, you didn't, liar. But yeah, here's the thing. Percy Jackson, demigod in the real world. Okay, again, I can't relate to him. I still cared. That was good writing. That was the guy who did research. That was the guy who made sure his story was sound. Yeah, Random Otaku says 24 years. Yeah, so it's basically like slightly younger than me, which is freaking insane. Like my entire lifespan was just one guy doing that shit. My father was killed by a mercenary when I was 2 years old. Yeah, that's why you like Assassination Classroom, not freaking Vinland Saga. Now, Assassination Classroom, don't relate, but still love. And again, guy did his research, guy did put in a lot of references, put in a story that just made sense. Well,
it's basically we appreciate,
good writing, good art.
It's
good
not only
paneling,
relating
good
to
flow.
it like, we don't really look for stories, but like, yes, this happened in my life and I'm reading about that. It's not only that,
Yeah, I mean, it's helpful.
We
I
have
guess,
both.
If it's, if you can relate to it. But, I hit my leg. Ow. But yeah, there is no this thing. Okay.
Even the
for us to
stories
relate
we
to the
create,
story in any
right?
way.
Even the
Dan,
stories
you're
that
right. you
we
said it
ourselves,
beforehand. Yes, I'm wrong. Yeah.
even the stories we ourselves create, which they probably don't know about.
Yeah, of course they don't
But-
know about it.
But
Secret
it's like,
Weeb101
it
projects.
has nothing to do with anything with our lives and what we do, right? It's like
Yeah, of
totally
course.
crazy shit.
In fact, for all the positivity I seek in life, I come up with really negative ideas for stories. Like, I'm like, how can we
Yes.
make the person feel like bad emotions?
Absolute shit.
Yeah. Let Audie speak, says Dan. Yes, Audie, what do you have to
Audie.
say? It seems
Audie,
like I
you
went
have
on
the
a rant
throne.
and you were really wanted to say something.
Did I?
I don't know. Dan
I
seems to
don't know.
think you definitely had something to say.
They want to hear
I
your
was just
golden
talking
words,
about
Audie.
Puck. That's all. This guy, random otaku, had asked earlier who is Puck, and the original Puck is from Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, yes. Midsummer
But
Yes. Midsummer's, yes.
yeah, but in Berserk, he's just an annoying little fairy, as far as Dan said. That does the occasional support work for Guts, sort of like heals him, roams around with him, kind of goes on his adventures,
but
kind
I
of
mean,
like
that
a night
is-
scribe, if you will.
But Puck is mid, right?
Oh my god. See,
So every single time unexpected.
so that's the thing, right? Even Puck from Dota was based on Shakespeare's Puck. Like, it's very
Yes,
mysterious
yes.
being a fairy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
really tries to screw you over. And that fits Berserk's Puck as well, except that even Puck had a bit of change in character over time. So
Yeah.
personally, I don't think Puck was a problem. But if you find it to be a problem, there's definitely a reason for that.
Dude, I have a radar for annoying characters, as you know, and Puck did not.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Sid is like notorious for hating characters the instant he sees them. Okay.
Yeah,
if you
when they're
mention
really
Zenitsu
annoying.
In front of Sid,
Oh
he
my
will
God.
murder you.
I cannot stand Zenitsu. Yeah, I don't like
just
annoying
not happy
characters
with
who keep
Zenitsu.
crying
Zenitsu.
again and again for no reason. He cries
Also-
too much, dude.
Also, I think we read manga not just for the story, but for like things like the art as well. Like we see
Of course.
other things just beyond the story itself. We don't exactly go into it thinking, we're totally going to relate to the story. Yes, that's our basis for reading shit.
Yeah,
Like
I agree
fucking-
with that, but I'm saying there's still no problem with Berserk story at its base. See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Again, the Casca scene was so unnecessary, but it made me feel things irrespective of what I wanted to feel.
Yeah,
But
it still
Vinland
works.
Saga, I was like, okay, feel for Thorfinn. He's sad. His daddy's killer died. Feel bad, please. Come on, something. Yes, please.
yeah, see,
It's
there are.
laughably weak in
See,
comparison. to
succeed
Berserk.
like that. Even when you talk about movies, there are lots of this thing. There are lots of directors who want to make the user feel bad and like
Yeah,
fucked
and
when
it's
they're watching
very
it. Like
freaking obvious.
like Yorgos Lanthimos and Almodovar and all these directors. Like their films, like they make films to make you feel like, what the fuck am I like? What the
Yeah,
fuck
but-
am
but
I
when-
watching?
I'm
Like what?
saying when you-
But it's still cool as shit.
But you know,
right?
when the person is trying to make you feel something.
Yeah,
That
you
is
know when
the
they're doing it.
experience is ruined. Once you
Yeah,
know they're
exactly.
trying, that's it's
Yeah.
cool.
Once you know they're trying for sure, but when they're doing it naturally in like a story form and it actually works, you're like, holy shit! Like what? Like if you see shit like Bad Education, Skin, I Live in, like these films, you're like, what the fuck? Like, it makes you feel like shit for watching it, but it's still an amazing,
Experience.
Yeah,
film in
that's-
the
see,
end.
That's the kind of thing we were expecting from Thorfinn as well. We kind of wanted to see something like this where it sort of made him the character he was in the future
Can't
chapters,
imagine
future
what
arcs.
happens to Sid's radar when reading One Piece.
Sid hates Usopp.
I do.
Hates Usopp. Sid thinks Usopp
Can't
is the
stand
most annoying
Usopp.
character in One Piece.
Yes.
So again, you seem to think we put One Piece on a pedestal because of nostalgia or some.
Yeah,
particular
actually
reason.
we
It's
don't.
just
Okay.
we love it as long as the story is good. If One Piece has a bad
Yeah.
ending, you bet your ass I'm going to call it out like I did with Naruto.
And I
was-
definitely
sort of
will.
content.
No matter if I don't like something, me and Brew fight over it for years.
Yeah.
Like even the day I told him like my favorite manga is not One Piece, you
I'm like,
remember?
what? Which one is it? And he was was like Hajime no Ippo. I was like, I can at least see that happen. But I legit cannot understand how somebody can hate One Piece and then say Vinland Saga made you feel things in the same sentence.
What about
Stop
Askeladd?
talking about the relating thing I said 4 hours ago. Yeah, I know you said it really long ago, but again, it just
This
made
is
no
our
sense.
podcast. We talk about what we want to talk about.
What about Askeladd? His death was very well executed. Yeah, but again, the
Random
story
Otaku,
is not...
Usopp is the devil. Yes, exactly. Fuck him.
Usopp wa
No,
Kami,
Usopp wa Kami janai.
yes. Yeah, everyone memes God Usopp on even the One Piece subreddit, like love going out there.
Usopp is Kami means
r/ meme piece and r/ One Piece, both people are just like God Usopp all the time.
So it is a very funny segment. You have to give it that much.
Yeah, but again, Dan, you say the Askeladd's death was very well executed. Sure.
Audi loved Askeladd's death.
God damn it.
I remember.
I didn't even remember how exactly he died, but I just remember he was probably like, well, executed in the middle of a room.
Usopp wa Kami, but then Sid said the correct Japanese way of saying no, he's not God.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he just wants you to know that Usopp is God. I get it. But yeah. Okay, Askeladd dying was honestly the first time I read it, I was like, you have to have another move over here. It can't be this bad. And after that, Thorfinn's character was just ruined for me. It was. Just
I kind of expected a bit more from Askeladd, because Askeladd had a very interesting background coming into the whole convergence of the arc. He was supposed to be like the guy born in a separate country, coming into the country full of people he hates, and supposedly being the legitimate ruler of Britain itself. So he had this whole, whether he crafted that history or not, he still had a more interesting background than Thorfinn. So I felt like he could have worked something on that and become a much stronger character, or probably had a more explosive death than just what we saw in the manga currently.
Yeah, definitely, because Askeladd just died randomly. Like it's just sudden. It's not what you were expecting.
Yeah.
And this argument I think was said a lot when it came to Game of Thrones as well, because a lot of people were like, yo, it's so realistic, people just die, that's how it works. But I'm not reading your freaking story to know what real life is like. I'm reading your story to know what fantasy is like. So show me some fantasy elements. Don't show me what happens in real life. Yes, I know my neighbor died yesterday. Oops, too bad. Yes, that happens in life. Oh yes, that guy in the US, yes, a rock fell on his head. He died. Guy in, I don't know, some other place, Australia, died to a spider. Again, that shit happens IRL, but I don't care about IRL. I want to read a story for a new experience, for some new thoughts. And Askeladd just randomly dying, if your argument is, oh, that happens in real life, then cool. Read more stuff that reminds you of real life. But after all the fancy footwork and all the fancy fighting that Thorfinn was able to do, and literally bodies flying cut as like in Kingdom, I really think reality is not your top priority over there. But again, I'm again saying the direction they took it in was fine. It's just that they butchered the main part of Thorfinn's character development. And Random says, I love Askeladd's death. Again, yes, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you find enjoyment out of it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying, for me, it did nothing.
What was supposed to ring
good
amount of emotion out of us didn't really do much.
Yeah, because again,
are we done with the Vinland Saga
really fucking trying,
segment yet?
Random Otaku says, did you guys know a guy died in 2007? Exactly, yeah. Yes. See, people die every day. I don't want to be reminded of that while reading a freaking manga.
This may have been the first time I've shown even a hint of bad taste in anime/manga. And no, I don't care about. We are not saying Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is bad. It's fine if you like it. No. Bad taste may be acceptable for a peasant like Random Otaku.
Again, bad taste is again a relative term,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I will fight you to the death if you want to go down that path, because I'm like, I love arguing about shit. If anyone's listening to me yapping around, I will do it. But again, that's the thing. For me, I have an idea of what great content is. Okay, and Vinland Saga from start to finish does not even come close to any of the things that I consider masterpieces. Like as much as you hate One Piece, masterpiece. As much as I don't know if you know Ippo masterpiece, Berserk masterpiece. These kind of things literally change the way certain things are done, and it's done for me. They love it for a reason. And
As far as art goes, I'd say Villain Saga is pretty up there.
Reddit says so. One Piece, Zoro's Papa, who that be? That
God knows.
There might be slight spoilers because we a lot of theory crafting going on
Buggy.
after the latest episode. Yeah, Buggy is Zoro's Papa. Yes.
Yeah, but see, again, doesn't matter what you think as masterpiece and what you don't. In the end, you can
That's true,
like.
yeah. No, I'm just
There's
saying,
no
like,
such thing as like. See, the thing is like there are lots of manga that among the three of us that I don't like and you like, or that we like and Audi doesn't like, right? That doesn't
true.
necessarily mean that Audi has like bad taste in manga. He has his own taste.
like,
Audi
Audie's
taste.
sucks in manga. My God.
Yeah, but it's Audie's
Academia
taste. Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, so like he can like it's cool. And we can talk about it more
Last week,
variety, I
Superboy
guess.
says sorry. No need to apologize, man. We're just kidding around as well. Like,
Yeah, we're just
feel
kidding.
free to chat. We're just kidding.
Yeah.
Zoro Papa, we're just that this guy Sid hasn't caught up to One Piece yet, so we didn't want to spoil it for him in any way.
Fuck. But yeah.
He's at chapter 1006, just so you know.
Oh shit. Okay, that's the.
I'm in
Sid is
1010 now.
Oh, okay, he's read a little bit. Yeah, anything
Yes.
is a spoiler for this guy right now. He's like 30 chapters behind.
So Ranamotaku says he's listing out his masterpieces: Hunter x Hunter,
Hunter
Full
is
Metal
pretty
Alchemist
freaking
Brotherhood. Yep.
Full Metal
And
Alchemist
Forrest
Brotherhood is
Dan-
beautiful from start to finish. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Death Note are two series that non-anime fans love. Like people
Love,
who
yeah.
wouldn't watch an anime if they were caught dead, they would still watch this and appreciate it.
And Cowboy Bebop also.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop is
Yes,
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop is
Bebop
not even
too.
considered an anime by a lot of people because they think it's like a freaking cartoon of some sort. I've had people mention Cowboy Bebop to me without even knowing that it was an anime. That's the power that.
Yeah, exactly. They're rating their shows maybe 9, 10,
Educational
Hunter
Mix
9.5.
4621 on Reddit says One Piece is good. Yes, I agree. One Piece is good. So we have a person on YouTube who's not really a One Piece fan, and I'm just trying to explain to him that it's okay if that happens. Here's the guy who watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Chadda Garanga, my brother, he watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, even though he doesn't like anime in general, and he loved the hell out of it.
Dude, Gora's here. He's saying I'm not audible on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was. I will check your audio. Could you
What's
please
up,
say
Gora?
something? Oh wait, he can't hear
Hello.
you. So
Forrest Dan says -1 for pacing issues since it was slow and fast, and then hyper speed. Promise Day stuff started happening. I think he's talking about Hunter x Hunter. Even you talked about the pacing issues, right? That you had, bro, with Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter did have pacing issues. Yes, that is true. But again, I'm not.
How
gonna
we have
hold it
9 on
against
10.
Hunter x
They are
Hunter
all
because
rating
Hunter x
their
Hunter
favorite shows.
But Hunter x Hunter was very understandable why that happened. The author was going through like severe problems. I'm not going to ever say, yeah, you know what, Hunter x Hunter sucks. Oh wait, I think there was a problem with your audio. It should be. Todor, could you say something?
Gora
for me
likes
now?
the anime. Yes, can you hear me now? Is it good?
No, your
Can
audio
you-
seems to have been shut down for some reason.
Well.
Could you
GG, I guess.
send me another link?
The same link
No.
that you're
it should
using
be
for.
fine now. Yes.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Guy in pink
Sorry,
pants
bro,
audio
we
is
don't
out.
talk
Last
about
week's
anime
Superboy.
here.
Yeah, sorry. I am sorry. His audio had a problem. It should be fine right now. Please let me know if you can hear him. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, Audi, bad anime taste. My God.
Gora is saying I like anime.
And Forrest Dan is like, sorry, we don't talk about anime
Gora
here.
is like, the people who
fight
don't like
about them.
sports, and they're like, yes, sports. I like sports.
Yes.
I like Team A versus Team B.
Yeah, but so Gora says I have an issue with a majority of shonen manga and anime, and that's all. Yeah, and again, this thing, Forrest Dan, this is my brother. He does not like One Piece. He does not think it's. He doesn't want to go that far to read all the chapters or watch the entire
Yes.
anime. Also, Last Meal Super Burrito says it's back. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Thank you, Super Burrito.
Yeah, so he does have a problem with even Naruto because he just doesn't like the shonen tropes that happen.
Yes.
And he's also a person who appreciates good content, and I don't tell him that he has bad taste because he didn't like One Piece or Naruto. It's just something he didn't like. Like there are other things that he really loves. Like I made him watch Bakuman, read Bakuman
Oh, yeah.
after Death Note. He loved Bakuman. In fact, we're going to make a video about Bakuman soon. I don't know why I said recently. We're going to make a video about Bakuman soon. And I mentioned him there as well because he really, really loved it. He was like, oh, this is going to be so cliche. And then he was like, wow, I love the ending. It's so amazing. Wow. Okay.
And Random Otaku
says Hunter OP1 just appeared in my head and now it's stuck. Dude,
Well,
you are too obsessed with that show right now. Damn.
Have you heard it? I have no
I just
idea.
read the manga through and through.
I have nothing about.
Forrest Dunn's
I
words
have
stopped in
nothing,
chat.
no idea about
What
Hunter
issue do you
Hunter.
have?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So again, for Hunter OP1, lol, OP1, yes, One Piece, yes. I'm assuming that's the meta joke Forrest Dunn is trying to crack
OP6 was better though, apparently.
Okay, thank God. I thought he was cracking some weird freaking One Piece joke. But yes. Again, see, the thing is, Vinland Saga, maybe. It depends on your age. I think if I were younger, I would have thought like, oh, Vinland Saga, so cool. Wow, I felt so.
Yeah.
But then after you read like a certain number of stories, it's just sad. How to do work, boys?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do the work.
Yes, just do the work.
Super Burrito says, have you guys read Berserk? Yes, we are huge fans of Berserk. Absolutely love it. We are actually having a conversation about Berserk just a while ago.
He's saying how to edit video of a person who lists their top 5 favorite dramas.
K-dramas.
You should send it to Brew.
Favorite
He's good at
K-dramas.
editing.
Yay.
Oh, K-dramas. Yeah, send it to Brew. Brew loves that stuff.
What's this fancy new mic Sid is using? Same mic as me. And Audi has the same mic as well. Cry yourself to sleep, JK. Meaning 6 years random attack, we got it. Yeah, basically.
Where's Super Chat? We need super fans for Super Chat, or we need fans first.
Gora, you can be the first one who gives us a chat. We have a link right there.
Yes.
He's rich, isn't he, bro?
He's rich, yes.
Very rich.
So we are done talking about Vinland Saga because that anime or manga doesn't require. Also, Lesioa. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name, but it's Lessioa. Is it too late to get into One Piece? No, it's never too late to get into any manga you want to get into.
Yes.
Or anime. One Piece, personally, I think it's like beautiful. I think it's really fun, really entertaining. You should definitely check it out at least once because it's like seriously one of the biggest manga in existence. And it can beat Dragon Ball. Like, how many manga do you know that can beat Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball literally just grew up with all of us.
I didn't think you need to even like ride the hype or anything. You can just get into it whenever you feel like it. It's a very beautiful story, and you can enjoy it at your own pace.
It's intimidating because it has a lot of chapters, but honestly, you will not feel like that you've spent that much time. It just goes by very quickly. If you're a fan of other shonen manga, you should definitely check out One Piece. And also, you can always discuss One Piece with us because we're fanboys.
I tried, but so many episodes. Yeah, it does have a lot of episodes, and even
Don't watch the
also
anime.
chapters,
The anime is
but
shit.
yeah, the anime is actually very bad in comparison to the manga itself. Try to like if you
Even though I
start reading,
started
then you'll
with
actually.
the anime, I'm still saying that.
Also, my brother also says the same thing, which pisses me off. He's like, One Piece has too many chapters, so I don't want to read it. Like, how about
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
just try
It's
starting
common.
it. You don't have to catch up, right? You can always watch till you want to watch or read till you
It's
want
like
to read. And
a
then-
huge commitment.
Yeah, it's like a commitment to
spend
say I
time,
will
yeah.
reach the end. But all I'm saying is like you can read as much as you want to. If you don't feel like reading further, it's fine. You can stop. But if you feel like
Gora
reading
is
further,
saying,
you can.
my dragon balls grew up with me too.
Yay, we are demonetized. Yay.
Leseva said that they
Random
tried,
Otaku
but
says
they still felt a bit odd about the episodes or the number of episodes. So you know what? Actually, just read the manga if you want it. You'll pick up the pace before you even realize it, and you kind of like start you breezing through chapters because it's that interesting a story, and it has some really good art as well.
Drop it.
If you don't like it, you can drop it anytime. But just read it as
I'm
long as
kidding.
you feel like
Yeah.
reading it. So Random Otaku says One Piece was my fourth anime, and I started on my birthday. That is okay. Damn, you actually started on your birthday. That is pretty cool. I do not remember when I started One Piece. I just remember it being a part.
I
of my
read
life
4
forever.
chapters and watched 10 episodes.
My friends say it, but they somehow have time for Naruto. Your friends need to be on this live stream with us so that we can talk to more people.
Yes.
But yeah,
Where
that's
are
what
these
I said,
friends
4
that you and
chapters
Forrest and keep talking about?
Okay, Naruto has 720. I grew up with Dragon
Forest
Balls. I
Dance.
still wouldn't
Did you grow up with
dare to read anything above
Gora's
6.
Dragon Balls?
Dan has been into making chat very sexual today. I don't know why.
I wouldn't give it 6. Damn, Dan loves rating anime 6 on 10. Well, I wouldn't give any of these anime a 9 or 10 on 10 actually.
One Piece?
Not even
I wouldn't
One
give
Piece?
One Piece a no way. You know
That's
my favorites.
Wait,
Wait, no. Are we talking about anime or manga? Because they're different. Because the anime I love is different, manga I love is different. I would give One Piece an 8 on 10 manga.
An 8? Really? I thought it would be a 9.
No.
At the very least.
Yeah, look at this. Dan is like all these groomed One Piece fans are going around parading on and on about how it's 10 on 10.
Oh yeah.
He literally never said it's 10 on 10.
I just gave it an 8.
We are putting out faults ourselves. We hate on certain characters ourselves because we know they don't. That's kind of the pitfalls of One Piece itself. We don't think it's like a perfect manga or anything.
My thanks for giving the podcast more runtime. Thanks, Dan, for making me go on a rant about Vinland Saga. Random Otaku says my friends are too delusional for these big brain streams, and we are very small brains, so I'm not really sure about brain streams. But either way, thank you for the compliment.
He's saying he brought up One Piece. We had One Piece planned actually, but I just couldn't catch up, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so Random Otaku is like shocked, like
This 8? How dare you? What 8?
And Dan says, I brought up One Piece as well, and I brought up Vinland Saga, gave 20 minutes of ranting about the related characters. See, Dan, you're giving yourself too much credit, okay? I am just talkative. I talk about shit all the time.
To let you know,
These two need to shut me down somewhere.
No, listen, I observed, okay? Instead of giving credit to Dan, before we were at 9 viewers. You started talking about this shit, we went down to 3, and now you stopped and we're back to 7. So, yeah. Just letting you know what happened when we were ranting.
Sid Music live stream win. Oh, yeah, Sid is starting a new illustrious career as a musician.
Oh, he knows? Gora knows?
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Yeah, making some cool stuff, some cool beats.
By the way, your friends say that because Naruto ended at 720. One Piece will keep on going. Yeah, but again, like, okay, Dan, you're a little too obsessed with One Piece is all I'm going to say. I don't think it's us.
For someone who hates it, I know, right? Holy shit.
Probably till at least 1,500. Yeah, it's going to go beyond 1,500 because Oda said we're at 80% of the story recently, so we have another 500 to 600 chapters to go, I hope.
He said 1,500 episodes. How many episodes does it have now?
We're basically at around the 1,000 mark anyway.
Interesting. They actually are keeping up like chapter to chapter as far as episodes go.
I'd be the quality of the anime now recently, so they.
But I figured there'd be like at least 2 chapters in one.
I'm having
episode,
a headache, guys. Can we end it?
I see.
Yeah, sure. One last point. That again.
Need a musical anime review. Oh, I would love to. Hey, bro, didn't we talk about a musical where we talk about the music in anime, like the soundtracks and the openings
except when I read your script for one of the videos we made, you had written some random shit for how good the music was.
No, but that was just a small section where I was talking about the soundtrack. It wasn't like a proper.
You said I can't explain music. Sorry.
Yeah, Gora is gonna participate. That's why we are. That's why he's suggesting it, right?
Oda
means to run. Oda's goal is to.
Oh my god.
Hey, Dan, we have a lot of things to talk about.
Nice.
But what I wanted to say was that the only reason I'm telling you that it's okay to have a different opinion is because I hate Attack on Titan's ending, and a lot of people have come and told me how it's a masterpiece and how there's so much thought, and I'm like, listen, Isayama himself said he didn't do the story justice. Can you like chill? And I got a lot of hate for not liking Attack on Titan as much as other people did. So yeah, again, no reason for you to like One Piece just because we like it. It's not like you
Dan wants $100 for today's efforts. You was $100 because we lost people when they started talking about your topics.
In what age are you living in where $100 is something you think we get from 7 people viewing this? I'm not sure what fantasy world that is, but I would love to live there. Must say, I would love it. But yeah, okay, I too have a headache, and we've been talking about random shit for too long.
Yeah, it's gone pretty boring. Yeah.
And we'll be back in a couple of days. Guys on Reddit, if you did like it, you can either join us on YouTube, Weeb101 podcast, or I think if you follow my...
Gora says Attack on Brew.
yeah, if there are people on Reddit, if you want to catch us for our next live, because a few of you are still here, you can follow my profile, I think, and that should give you a notification when we come live. We'll be talking about a couple of other manga that day, and yeah, everyone else, you know where to find us. So yeah,
No, Adi, no. Go back up, Adi, back up.
Look at this brew. Yes. Thanks, Dan. But yes, that's it. Adi, are you going to zoom in your?
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do.
Oh, I see you already.
How much is 100 rupee in Bangladesh currency? Taka. How much is?
I have.
How much
no
is
idea.
actual taka?
I'm beginning to think
I
this
don't
is
know.
a parasocial relationship. But you see, Dan, we are very, very encouraging. We never say anything negative. Except that Audi really sucks for liking Boku no Hero Academia. But that's it. That's the only negative thing, I swear.
Apparently.
AC temperature, what? 18 degrees. With rain,
Are you sure, bro? Is it 18?
No, the thing
24.
is like the AC is at 18, but then my laptop is making the whole room a 30. So yeah, we shall log off now. See you guys in another few days, and hopefully we'll have more entertaining topics. So yeah,
We have some cool manga. Do you want to tell them right now what we're going to talk about?
We can. Yes, we're going to read.
For people, we're going to read. We are reading already. Fire Punch. Is it Fire Punch?
Yes, I am
Fire
reading
Punch.
already. Yes.
Fire Punch by the Tatsumoto. I forgot his name. His whatever.
This guy.
Still waiting for the day Weeb101 becomes racist. Well, never
Tatsuki
gonna become racist.
Fujimoto. Yeah. So Tatsuki Fujimoto's Fire Punch and Naoki Urasawa's Muji Rushi. So that's what we're going to be talking about next week for those who are listening so far.
So cool. That's it for this episode, guys. We shall see you back here in another few days. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I am sleeping.
Bye. Audi khatam.
People might see it for a while.